One of the things that I really like about EMDR therapy, eye movement desensitization reprocessing, is that it is essentially emulating REM sleep. When we go to sleep, we don't really know why we sleep, which is kind of crazy. And we don't really know what exactly happens when we're sleeping. We have a lot of good ideas. One of the things that we do believe about sleep, and especially with REM, is that it's our brain's ability to kind of reorganize and process through things, to engage essentially a software that is process-based. And this is the stage of sleep where we are laying in bed, our bodies go through a paralytic to make sure that we don't act out our dreams optimally. Sometimes that doesn't work. And our eyes are moving back and forth. What it's doing is that it's stimulating the left hemisphere of the brain and the right hemisphere of the brain back and forth, something we call bilateral stimulation. When we engage this software in our brains through bilateral stimulation in an intentional way that is forcing us to deal with a red manila folder, go back to my video on trauma for more information on that. It allows us to engage this software in an intentional way for an intentional purpose. This allows us to take the items in that folder, the trauma experiences, and to assimilate it into normal memory, where it's not triggering a autonomic response or a fight, flight, freeze response from us. It's instead coming across our desk as information that we can choose to reference or not. Another thing that I really like about EMDR is that it is evidence-based. And for the critics who don't believe that EMDR is actually doing what it says it's doing, basically there's some controversy around, is bilateral stimulation actually an effective method of processing through memory, or is it a distraction from the work that you're actually doing? I think regardless of if bilateral stimulation is actually activating the part of your brain that's active in REM sleep and allowing you to process through information, or if it's just a helpful distraction, the person going through EMDR doesn't care. For some people, EMDR is really too intense for what they want to process through or where they are in life right now. For others, it is such an effective method of being able to process through trauma, and none of the research that comes out on EMDR shows any harmful effect of it.